Hi, I'm Glenn. I want you to try to imagine a world without these things. And I bet you can't. That's because the creative economy is woven into every aspect of our lives. Aside from being one of the fastest growing sectors globally, it offers new solutions to old problems and lets us imagine better ways of living. Sadly, much of the economic infrastructure underpinning the creative economy is broken or inefficient. Our big vision is to address these inefficiencies and build a fintech-enabled platform that will power creative industries worldwide, combining embedded finance, creator tools, and a thriving community and marketplace that we call a prosperity engine. Phase one of the build is to address the biggest problem plaguing creative industries today, the friction around paying and getting paid. We've all felt it. It's a massive time suck, creates cash flow stress, and seriously impacts the broader economy. We've built a simple platform that takes that pain away, and in a couple of clicks, creatives are booked and then paid within seconds of completing a gig or project. Businesses pay us back at a time that best suits their cash flow, encouraging more bookings and generating more work for creatives. In the end, using Flow, everybody wins. During our short beta phase, we've already processed 60k in transactions, set to skyrocket as lockdown lifts. We've onboarded over 150 creative contractors and businesses, secured partnerships with some of Australia's most renowned cultural and entertainment companies. We've evolved the product to accommodate for enterprise clients, and we're now in discussions with the New South Wales Treasury to start trialling Flow at some of the state's most iconic venues. The problem, the solution, and the purpose that sits behind Flow is deeply resonating. Coming out of COVID, things are going to get wild, particularly for creative industries, and we've got a pipeline of opportunities ready to go. We're opening a seed round in the coming weeks to help grow our team, continue to build out the product, and execute some large-scale growth plans coming into 2022. If you want to help us reimagine how the creative economy works, then reach out. We'd love to chat. Thanks.
Hi, Glenn. So for the past 12 weeks, we've had the privilege of seeing your passion for creative industries. And can you give us a sense, or can you tell us about your journey working with creatives and how you developed this vision for building a prosperity engine for the creative economy?
Yeah, thanks, Jackie, and hi to everybody playing at home. So I'm a second-time founder. I've spent my career in creative industries in my previous business, working with upwards of 50 creatives and freelancers at any one time. The friction around paying and getting paid is very real. So too the broader economic uncertainty that comes with being a creative or a business operating in creative industries. We're at a moment in time where we have the opportunity to rebuild the infrastructure that drives the creative economy and take that uncertainty away. Embedded finance presents us with that opportunity. From how we pay and get paid, to how we access capital, to how we invest. The stack for living a successful life as a creative is changing by the day. At a higher level, the Internet of Value is reimagining what it even means to be a creative person or company. So it really is the most exciting time in history to be involved in creative industries. And we want to help reshape that and build a more prosperous future where everybody wins.
So you decided to start that journey by focusing on payments. Can you maybe help elaborate on why you decided to start there? What are some of the unique payment challenges in the creative economy? And actually, before you do that, it may also be helpful to let people know how big the creative economy actually is.
Yeah, creative economy and even broader, the creator economies and payments is certainly having its time in the sun. And in Australia, or globally, one of the fastest growing segments in Australia, worth now $110 billion as a segment alone. Getting paid late or sometimes not at all, it just should be a thing of the past. So too the 10 or 20 steps needed to create that payment or invoice, particularly coming out of COVID, we really need to rethink things. We've had some good early traction by creating a solution that solves the problem for both sides, reducing what really is an arduous task that could go on for months down to about 10 seconds. So from where we sit, this is a foundational piece of the creative economy that we know will unlock enormous value. And so payments is absolutely our starting point.
Awesome. So I think we're almost at time, but just quickly, can you give us a sense for what's next for Flow?
Got a number of new products and partnerships planned, some of which are focused on the economic recovery and how we play a role in that as a payments business. And then building out other pieces of the prosperity engine, exploring how additional financial products, creator and community tools can start to play a role. To do all that, we're building out our team, engineers, developers, product guns. If you're out there and you like what we're doing, please reach out. We'd love to chat.